I'm Jeff Green with Garnett Powell in the booth tonight here at high atop Rough Rider Stadium in Saginaw, Texas. Opening kickoff just occurring as we speak. Kick deep for the touchback, and the Rough Riders will start out 1st and 10 from their own 25. On a 50-minute weather delay tonight due to nastiness coming down here in Saginaw, Texas. If you're not here, you're missing a wet one. Last game of the season here for the Colony Cougars.
A very wet one.
And should be a slippery field out there right now because it came down pretty hard here for the last hour.
Well, let's hope it dries out. They got some good runoff here.
Snaps away.
Uh-oh.
Handed to the tailback up the middle of the field. He's got lots of room to run, and he'll take it down to the Saginaw 48. They're going to mark it at the 47.
And that's
first down, move to Shane. Saginaw on the move. Right up the middle of the field. Been a weak spot of the Colony Cougars all season.
Do we say that's part of the weather delay and the field being slippery? Ooh, they shift the whole line.
That's what I'm talking about. Snaps away. They'll hand the tailback again off to the left side.
He'll be a good tackle there.
Be bulldogged at the line of scrimmage, but he'll fall forward for a gain of about 3 or 4 on the carry. Looks like a gain of 5, actually.
Saginaw going quick.
Quicker than the down marker over there. 2nd and 5 from the 50. Colony 49, rather. Saginaw up on the ball. They're going to shift again. Slot back to the left.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Got a false start on the offense.
Going to have a false start on the offense there. The right tackle got a little anxious. That'll push him back 5 yards, and the Saginaw offense will take another stab at it with 2nd and 10 from their own 46. They'll pause for an adjustment here. Snaps away. Quarterback rolls to his left. He passes out to the flat. That was a really short flat pass.
Ooh,
he'll get stacked up at the 50. They should have blown the ball dead. It'll be 3rd and 5 now from the Colony 49. And he got lit up at the 49-yard line. Boy, they are running quick here. Colony's going to have to get some guys off the field or we're going to have a problem.
Yeah, they tried to do a sub, but the offense didn't sub.
Saginaw up to the ball. Slot back to the right. Looks like they're leading off tonight, blocking with that slot back. You can probably count the number of times they're going to go counter to that tonight. Nice run with the tackle up. Gain of about 2 on the carry. Gain of 3. So it'll be 4th and 3 from the Colony 46.
Uh-oh, they're not punting.
Saginaw is going to go for it here early.
They do the whole line shift again.
They're going to shift, looking like they're running right here off the tailback. Snaps away. Sure enough, he breaks to the right off the gap that the slot back provided for him. That gap stayed open for a long time, Garnett.
Yeah.
They'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10, Saginaw Rough Riders, down to the Colony Cougar 40, 41. And Saginaw still pressing the pace here. Hand to the tailback. He'll bounce out around the edge. Lots of room to run. Gets a nice open field tackle. Well, he didn't actually wrap him up, but he was able to knock him down at around the Colony 35. That'll give him 2nd and 4 from the 35. Saginaw moving the ball easily against his Cougar defense as they're playing a little soft off the line of scrimmage right now. They'll shift around, put the slot back to the left. You can look for a run down to the left side. Quarterback rolls to his left, throws downfield, just out of the grasp of his receiver across the middle. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 4 now from the same spot.
Yeah, he had a man underneath and a man deep. All running little out routes. Decided to go with the man deep, just overthrew him.
Put the slot back at the left side again. You can watch the play coming to the side of the slot back as they've done it the whole drive this time. They'll shift the line, leave their slot back on the left. You can look for a tailback handoff here or a jet back sweep. Hand it to the quarterback, options it out.
Oh, he did not get there.
He did not get there. He fell flat at the 32.
Fourth and one. So I guarantee you, if they went for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for it again. They're going to hand it to the big tailback. My predictions to the right, wide side. 8:23 clock running. Saginaw, and there went some lightning right there.
Where they got the beef.
Snaps away. Hands the tailback. Looking to the right, but he gets stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It depends
I think he's going to be
They're going to give it to him.
Yeah, he's going to be right on it.
They're going to mark it at the 30, move the chains, and Saginaw 1st and 10 from the Cougar 30-yard line. Cougars are going to have to stiffen up here, Garnett. They're just letting this Saginaw crew run over them right now. Slot back to the right out of a quasi Wildcat setup. They'll hand it to the tailback. He'll go right back to the.
I think he lost the ball.
Right back. To the draw off the hip of the slot back. They're going to say he lost it on contact.
Oh man.
He's going to pick up about 2-3 yards on the carry.
Because it looked like that ball was coming out.
1 yard on the carry. Be 2nd and 9 from the Colony 29. Got the slot back stood up in the right side of the set. Still juggling linemen around.
Well, it looks like they got a strong side and I don't want to say weak side.
Away. They're going to hand the tailback out around the edge. And he gets bulldog
nice tackle
2 yards behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. And that'll move them back. It'll be 3rd and probably 12, depending on where they spot the ball here. 3rd and 12 from the Colony 33.
So it'll be a good hold if we can get them right here. They're going to take the tight end now, and they're going to go 4 receivers.
They're going to go 3 wide on the wide side of the field, bottom of your screen. That means they're going to move their slot back out. Put a man in motion, twin them up on the left side. Oh, a lot of rush.
Oh.
Quarterback steps up in the pocket, gets free, and drugged down at the Cougar 27. And he'll be way short of a first down here.
Yeah, but you know they're in 4-down territory.
4th and 5, it looks like. 4th and, no, more than that. 4th and 6, 7. And this will be a big 4th down for the Cougars to hold this Saginaw bunch here on the opening drive of this last game of the season. They'll line them up 3 wide on the right side of the set. Snaps away, looks to his right, throws, and this one's going to be out of bounds. Oh, did he catch it?
Nope.
Nope.
It was out of bounds.
Incomplete. And the Colony will take over on downs as Saginaw can't convert on a big 4th and 7. And the Cougar offense will come out and try to work their magic here with 5:57 to go in the first quarter. The Colony's first possession coming up, 1st and 10 from the Colony 27.
And that was a long drive by the Rough Riders.
Thing is if they'd have kept running the football, I'm not sure we could have stopped them. But they went to the air and they kind of fell apart at that point. Cougars will come out. Let's see what they come up with here on the first drive of the game. They're going to line up in a power I. Snaps away. They'll pitch it to the tailback. Oh, there's a bad pitch. Fumbled, and Saginaw looks like they got it back. That was a costly mistake by the Cougars. Oh, boy.
Yep. It was a toss play, and running back was running before he caught the ball.
Saginaw back in the driver's seat here as the Cougars turn it over on the first down of the game. Not looking good, Garnett.
Yeah, with the weather being slippery, they run a toss play, trying to get the speed outside.
Saginaw on the ball. They'll put twins out either side, put a man in motion, jet back around the backside. And they'll run a jet sweep out around the right side. There is nobody out there for the Cougars. And he'll get drug out of bounds at it looks like the 8-yard line. Be first and goal from the 8 now, Saginaw.
Well, it looks like they were going to run a pitch out to the running back and then had the receiver, like you said, coming in motion on the jet sweep. And the quarterback gave the ball on the jet sweep, and there was nobody out there to contain.
Snaps away. They'll hand it to the tailback. He gets drugged down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. Looks like it'll be second and goal from the 9.
Be nice for the Cougars to force 4 downs here. Keep them out of the end zone.
Just about that ball on the 10. It'll be second and goal from the 10. Saginaw will move the tailback to the right side of the set. Snaps away. And a option by the quarterback right up the gut. He'll take it down to about the 7-yard line. It's going to be third and goal from the 7 on the forward progress, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they switched quarterbacks and put a little speedy back there. So they're kind of running a wildcat.
Saginaw will check up, except for they handed the ball off. So kind of an option. Quarterback read the hole in the line and handed off the tailback, and he made a yard or 2 on the carry. They'll shift, put the tailback to the right side, slot back to the left. Bad snap on the ground. Quarterback handles it, though. Able to pick it up and run it forward. He'll take it down to about the 4, looks like. Maybe they'll spot it at the 5. It'll be fourth and goal from the 5. Big fourth down here for the Cougars. Can't believe Saginaw's going to go for it here.
Well,
did they watch any game film on the Cougars with their back up against the goal? Saginaw trying to score here on a fourth and goal from the 5.
I bet they're going to let the clock run down and call timeout.
They're going to let the play clock run out.
They're going to talk about it.
And go have a chat. And that's what we're going to do here was we take a timeout by Saginaw. With 3:39 to go, game knotted at 0. Saginaw with 2 possessions tonight. Cougars had 1 down on their possession and turned the ball over with a fumble on a poorly executed pitch. Saginaw knocking at the door. Fourth and goal from the 5.
Looks like the offense has come off the field. Looks like they're going to set up for
field
goal.
That's probably a wise decision. Given the Colony's game film on goal line stands, they're pretty tough down inside the 5.
They are pretty tough.
And Saginaw will come out now with the field goal crew. Need to pay attention to the fake field goal here.
Clean. Uh-oh, I think he missed it. Oh, no, he snuck it through.
Kick is up, and it just barely skims across the crossbar. Just in the nick of time. And the Rough Riders will go up 3-0 over the Colony Cougars.
It was one of them sidewinders.
Man, I'm telling you.
It looked like it was.
It looked like it skimmed across the crossbar.
Yeah, it did.
Barely got there, man. 3:37 to go. Cougars will get another crack at it here. Let's see if they've shaken the nerves off and get this thing on the rails here and strike back here.
Yeah, it looked like that play they were a little tentative with the weather. Let's see. It's not raining as hard as it was earlier. Still sprinkling a little bit, but let's see if they can, find their way, get some movement in their offense.
These artificial fields sure take the fun out of a rain game.
It does, doesn't it?
Back in the day, we used to slog through the mud. 3:37 to go in the first quarter.
I do like their field. It is really bright. They got a nice bright green field.
Bright, and all the paint looks fresh. I mean,
Yeah.
really nice looking.
We used to call it manicured lawn.
Not sure you can do that anymore with turf, but
Nope, can't do that.
sounds good. Cougars will check up short. They're going to put the deep man at the 20-yard line. Saginaw, are they famous for pooching? Is that what it looks like? And the pooch is up. Sure enough, man, he kicked it short. Caught at the 30, fair caught. Cougars take over 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
And for a minute there, I thought he onside kicked the way he was, but that was actually the tee he kicked the tee as well.
He almost went as far as the ball.
That's what I was saying. I was like, wow. Then I saw looking. I'm like, oh, there's a pop-up.
Cougars 1st and 10 from their own 31 with 3:36 to go in the first quarter. Saginaw chewed up a ton of clock on that first possession.
Well, they're trying to get it run and get out of here.
Snaps away. Cougars will hand it off to the tailback around the left side. Man, he's going to slug his way forward out to about the 35, 34. Gain of 3 on the carry. 2nd and 7 from the 34-yard line. No, they put it at the 35, so gain of 5. Might have picked up one more on the carry up the middle of the field.
Yep. You got to get that ball outside.
So that'll take us to 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5. Cougars will line up in that wildcat-looking formation. They'll slide the tailback to the left over the slot back, and he'll throw it to the left side. Throws it out of bounds. Way long. Probably a good thing since there was the only guy back there to catch it was a Rough Rider. And the Cougars will bring their punt unit out and punt this one away as the offense is having a difficulty time getting this thing down the field tonight here in Saginaw, Texas.
Let's hope that we have a clean execution on the punt here with the ball being slippery in the rain.
Well, let's hope they brought out a dry ball. Snap is away. Kick is up. That's a heavy ball if it's wet.
It is.
And it takes a Cougar bounce and then bounces back in a Rough Rider bounce. They'll down it at the 30. It'll be 1st and 10, Rough Riders from their own 30-yard line with 2:37 to go in the first quarter. This has been a very fast first quarter here, taking just over 20 minutes.
Well, everything has been in the field of play. Nobody's gone out of bounds, so the clock hasn't stopped.
Yep.
Nobody's really thrown but a couple of passes.
Saginaw will spread it out here, 3 wide out to the wide side of the field from the right hash mark. Snaps away. Hand off the tailback out around the left side. He jumps over his lineman and gains about 3 on the carry down to the Saginaw 33. It'll be 2nd and 7 from that spot. Saginaw on the ball, really rushing the pace still. They'll check up and make an adjustment from the sideline.
Go to the line shift again.
Twins on either side. They'll put the slot back in motion.
Ooh.
Oh, and the quarterback gets wrapped up. He should have taken that option instead of keeping it.
Well, the Cougars defended it very well. Had a man on the pitch, had a man on the quarterback, and had a man on the inside just in case he cut back. Very good job recognizing
That'll be a loss
what
of
was
4
coming.
down to the Saginaw 29. 1:43 to go here in the quarter. Saginaw now with a 3rd and 11 after that last miscue. Quarterback steps back in the pocket. Oh, under a little bit of pressure, and he's going to get wrapped up again at the 25 and dropped right where he stood.
Ooh, my goodness.
Big pressure by the Colony Cougar defense, and it'll be Now 4th down from the Saginaw 26. Was there some confusion on Saginaw's side about who's supposed to be on the punt squad?
No.
Be 4th and 14 coming up. Is it the Cougars that called timeout?
Yes.
Are they worried about going into the wind? Is there a wind tonight?
I
think they worried about kicking it in
started
the rain.
subbing out for the punt, and then Saginaw stopped their sub, and so suddenly we were going to have the wrong
squad on the field,
wrong people on the field.
Yeah, and then Saginaw started subbing to their punt team anyway, but then it was like, we're really have a.
So whose timeout is it?
Cougars.
The side judge called it for the Cougars.
Okay.
So Saginaw will bring their punt team out, and the Colony Cougars with their return team. 1:05 to go in the first quarter. Snap is away. Saginaw gets the punt off. It's a short one, though, down to the Saginaw 43, 44. Gets a big Saginaw bounce down to the 48, 49. Let's see where they spot it. It'll be 1st and 10 Cougars. Looks like it's going to be in the Saginaw end of the field. 1st and 10 from the Saginaw 49. You know, it's really hard punting a really heavy football, Garnett. It's even harder to long snap one.
Yeah, I bet that you got to have a solid foot for that.
Hand off the tailback, gets around the edge. He's got lots of room to run. Nobody's catching that boy tonight. And that will be 6 as the Cougars put one off the right side, turns the corner, and there is nothing but finish line in sight as he runs at 49 yards.
Did you see how you finished the 100-yard dash?
That's what I'm talking about. You got to lean at the tape, right?
Lean at the tape. Lean.
Boom. There it is. And the Cougars will come out with their PAT squad. And your Cougars up 3-6. PAT coming. Snap is away. Kick is up, and it is good. Your Cougars lead now 7-6 or 7-3 here at Rough Rider Stadium in Saginaw, Texas, with 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. That drive didn't take long.
No, it sure didn't, and that's what we talked about earlier in the previous drive. Got to get that ball outside. You got all the bodies stacked up in the middle. They gave Saginaw the same look, and Camden was able to bounce it outside, and then when he bounced it, he split the two defenders deep, corner and the safety, and he just outran the defense at that point.
Well, Garnett, you called it. You told him, don't run up the middle anymore, run up the side, and that's exactly what he did.
Yep.
He took that first step toward the middle, the hole wasn't there, and he turned outside.
He bounced it, yep.
And he was gone.
Cougars ought to kick an onside kick here.
No.
Onside this bad boy.
No.
Yeah. Edwin, man, he can cover that ball. Let me tell you.
What we got to do is get that good bounce off the turf, though, if you do that.
With a big old heavy ball, man, it's going to be hard to field with a wet ball. Up. He pooched it.
But he called it for a catch.
Pushed it to the 28. Fair caught there. It'll be 1st and 10 Saginaw Rough Riders with 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They trail now 7-3 behind the Cougars after a one-play drive from the 49, and they put it in the end zone on a right side end run by the tailback. And nothing but finish line in sight once he turned the corner. Saginaw bringing their offense out on the field. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Saginaw 27. Cougars stacking the box now. And Saginaw will hand it to tailback. He gets chopped down at the line of scrimmage. Gain of 2, I think, on the carry. Down to the Saginaw 29. It'll be 2nd and 8 from that spot. Saginaw now struggling up the middle of the field as the Colony loads up the box again, either with a big pressure move on the quarterback or stuffing the tailback here up the middle of the field, Garnett. Let's see what happens. Tailback on the right, on the in the power I formation. Now he'll split out to the right side, slot back to the left. This ball's coming to the left. Snaps away. Quarterback looks to the
he did catch it.
My goodness, he did pick it off for a pick
man.
six.
Don't
do that.
Celebration.
Do not do that.
Man. Ooh, my goodness.
As Saginaw goes to the flat and the Cougar
defender read it.
And he tipped it to himself, picked the ball off, and it's a pick six as the Cougars walk one in from the Saginaw 22. And that'll take us to 13-3 as your Colony Cougar defense puts 6 on the board.
Yeah, it looks like he was going to miss it, but he was able, because he jumped it so fast, the ball got on him. He was able to get it up in the air and tipped it right to himself.
Lopez PAT is up, and it looks good. And your Cougars lead just like that in 2 plays, 14-3 with 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Saginaw, in a crazy turn of events here, give up 2 in 2 plays, back-to-back even.
Yeah, wow, crazy.
And the Cougars are up now 14-3 after struggling early in the first quarter against this Saginaw offense.
Actually, Saginaw got a nice crowd here. A couple of fans over there on the Cougar side. Cougars got a pretty nice crowd for the rain delay.
And the Cougar kickoff team will come out on the field. Saginaw will set their deep men about the 15. See if Lopez is going to bang this one long. He ought to go on an onside kick now.
No, I still don't think that they're going to pull an onside kick tonight. Not yet, anyway.
And Lopez will bang this one to the moon, and it'll be a touchback as the Rough Riders now will be 1st and 10 from the 25 as Lopez sends this one deep into the end zone for a touchback. 8 seconds to go here. Your Colony Cougars lead 14-3 here in Saginaw, Texas. Season closing game tonight. This will do it for the 2022 campaign for the Colony Cougars as they square off here in Saginaw, Texas against the Saginaw Rough Riders.
They do have a pretty facility.
They do have a really pretty field and facility here. It's looking really wet tonight, though.
But it is.
Cougar defense still stacking the box. Snaps away. They'll hand it to the tailback. He gets clogged up at the line of scrimmage. Probably even lost a yard, but they'll probably bring it back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring them to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
The Cougars just dodged a unnecessary roughness for throwing that guy to the ground.
Yes, they did.
That it looked to me like the referee grabbed for his pocket and then changed his mind.
Yeah, he had his flag in his other pocket and said, "Oh crap, I missed it."
Yeah, like that's ever stopped him before. Into the first quarter.
Yeah,
Cougars
lead 14-3 at the end of 1. And the Saginaw offense now starting to struggle as the Cougars now stacking the box against the middle run and putting a lot of pressure on this quarterback. And the Cougar defense now has waken up in this game, and they're starting to play a little football like we've seen in the last couple of weeks. They've come out and played very well against some fairly tough opponents. So I think they're kind of rising to the challenge here. Slow start because of the late start, I'm guessing.
And, yeah, the weather, I think, affected that. You know, you're out of your normal routine of how to start a game, how to do the warm-ups, because they literally – I mean, they did the coin toss while the Cougars were still in the field warming up. So just completely changes their routine. Took them a series to get back into their normal game.
Heck, they didn't even have a national anthem.
They don't have a band. Neither bands are here.
So, Rough Riders on the field now. Cougars will stack the box again. Snaps away. Pressure coming in from the outside. He gets the pass away to the screen, and he'll be dropped at the 42-yard line. Pass complete. First down, Rough Riders. And they're trying to press the pace here again. 1st and 10 from the Rough Rider 42. Cougars now will drop the 2 linebackers back to the middle of the field.
We haven't seen a offensive line that swaps to strong side, weak side.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's almost like a single wing doing it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, big hole up the middle of the field. Lots of room to run, and he'll be drugged down at the Cougar 38. They'll mark it at the 39. 1st and 10, Saginaw.
Or the 40.
And they have or the 40.
Bad.
That was bad. So the Cougars now will we'll have to set quick. Saginaw on a quick turnaround offense now. Slot back to the left. They'll put the tailback to the right. Snaps away, and it'll be a keeper for the quarterback out around the left side, and he'll get rung up at the 39. Spot at the 38, gain of 2 on the carry. 2nd and 8 from that spot. And Saginaw on the ball again. Cougars trying to get some relief in on the defensive side of the football without the huddle from the Saginaw side. Makes it rough to make those defensive swaps. Cougars will bring 3 in the box, 4 in the box, drop their 2 middle linebackers. Saginaw will put 3 wideouts out. Quarterback steps back into the pocket, has time, runs out around the left side, and he'll run out of bounds at the Cougar 36. A gain of 3.
Oh, we got a flag.
And we got some laundry.
That one was super late.
It's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct on somebody. Likely the Colony.
Yeah.
Are they not going to give us a signal?
They're
going to wave off the flag. It took them that long to wave off a flag? What in the world?
Well, they even had to have a little powwow to decide to do that.
I know.
And now...
And they spot the ball back at the 37.
Nope, now they brought it back up.
There we go. So ball at the 34-yard line of the Cougars. That'll be 3rd and 4 from that spot. Big 3rd down by the Rough Riders. Big 3rd down for the Colony Cougar defense if they can hold them here. The Rough Riders trailing 14-3 in the 2nd quarter. 10:16 to go. Snaps away. They're going to hand it to the tailback. He gets stood up way before the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a loss of 2 or 3. Loss of 2. Back to the Cougar 36. That'll bring us to 4th and 6. Big 4th down by the Rough Riders. I don't know that they're in 4th down territory, but I guess they have nothing to lose at this point. Cougar defense stacking the box a little bit with 4 in the box. They'll spread out the secondary across the field.
Well, yeah.
Snaps away. Quarterback rolls out to his right. Looking downfield, lets it rip. And, it's incomplete as he gets racked up on the reception and drops the ball as he hits the field for an incomplete pass. And the Cougars will take over on downs. 1st and 10.
And that was a great pass there by the Rough Riders QB, putting it on the dime there. Cougars with a better defensive effort, knocking the ball away, keep the receiver from catching the ball.
1st and 10 from the Cougar 36. Snaps away. It'll be a quarterback keeper off the right side. He's got a little bit of room to run. He's having to muscle his way forward. Let's see how many yards he got.
I think he's going to get it right on the 40.
He's going to pick up 4 down to the 40. It'll be 2nd and 6 from that spot. 9:22 to go in the 2nd quarter. Snaps away, hand to the tailback, bounces out to the right side, has a little bit of a crease, and picks up about 2 on the carry, looks like. It'll be 3rd and 4. And the Cougar defense, or offense, needs to convert here with a big 3rd and 4th down, or 3rd and 4. Big 4 yards to move the chains here in their end of the field. Snaps away, be on the keeper. Quarterback, he finds a crease, gets up the middle of the field.
Oh, he's still bulldogging
it down the field, takes it down to the Saginaw 38. probably spotted at 39, first and 10. Your Colony Cougars running the football down the field. As Carson gets a crease on the right side, snaps away, hand to the tailback. He gets some room to run, and here we go. It's off to the races. They're not going to catch him again tonight. Down a big play as the Cougars stick this one in the end zone and score again. It'd be 23 with 8:27 to go in the second quarter. And, man, when our tailback now is getting loose tonight, nobody's catching him, Garnett.
Well, yeah, and you know, that touchdown was set up by the big run by Carson because he fed the middle. They all pinched to the middle on the defense. You can see it.
Yep.
And that hole between the guard tackle on the left side was just wide open, and once he hit it, there was no one there.
And the PAT is up and good, and the Cougars now 21-3 over the Saginaw Rough Riders with 8:27 to go here in the second quarter. And the Cougars look to have this thing on the rails again after a sputter start here tonight.
Yeah, it was a real, suspicious start there by the Cougars, but, man, since then they've just turned it up.
On a cold, drizzly night here in Saginaw, Texas, your Colony Cougars are warming things up with 3 straight scores unanswered by the Saginaw Rough Riders. They'll come out now kicking. Are we north and south, or is this field wacky too? It's north and south. So we'll be kicking north here from the south side of the field. Rough Riders coming out for the return. They'll put a couple of guys deep at about the 10. And let's see if Edwin is going to kick us an onside here.
Nah, it looks like it's going to be a pooch.
He's going to try to get it back to the Colony.
Nah, he's going to pooch it out to the sideline. You can tell the way he's got it lined up. Uh-oh.
Rip, onside.
Uh-oh.
I told you.
No.
I told you.
No.
He didn't get there, though, I don't think.
Oh, my goodness.
I think he was out of bounds.
No, he caught it.
Did he catch it in bounds?
They had the
oh,
whole
my
team
goodness.
move
I told you.
except for the outside guy, and nobody saw
I
him.
told you it was coming. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And the Cougar offense back on the field from the 1st and 10 from the Saginaw 47.
And it looked like he tiptoed the sideline and caught it before it went out of bounds.
Beautifully execute onside kick. Snap is away. They'll hand it to tailback. He's got room to run up the middle as well. Drugged down at the Saginaw 41. He'll mark it at the 42. And that'll be
You
second.
said it was coming, didn't
So we are 4 out of 5 on the onside kick?
Second and 5. Yeah, we're deadly on the onside. Oh, and he gets room to run around the left side. Breaks off the hip of the tackle and picks up the first down to the Saginaw 34-yard line. 1st and 10 Cougars. And the Saginaw defense back on their heels now as several big runs out of the backfield from the tailback and Carson, the quarterback. Snap is away. Flipped back on the flea flicker. Carson lets one rip across the middle of the field.
Oh, man.
And it's knocked away by the Rough Rider defender.
Oh, yeah, he needed to throw that one more down the field.
Down the field or get out in front of him, but
yeah.
That was too much behind him on that
he
one.
threw it behind him, yep. Got to lead him. He had him. Absolutely had him.
Carson up on the ball now. Snaps away. Going to hand it to the tailback. Man, he's still running around, bouncing around in there. Looks like a pinball machine. 7:42 to go. Cougars lead 21-3. It'll be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 7 from the 31. Snap is away, handed to the tailback, and he's going to get stood up at the line of scrimmage there. Might have picked up 1 on the carry down to the 30. Let's see. They're going to stop it at the 31.
Yeah, he didn't get any movement.
So it's going to be 4th and 7, and they'll bring their punt squad out. They ought to try to kick a field goal here. Nope, they are. Edwin's on the field.
Really?
Yep, Edwin's going to try a field goal here.
Oh.
This will be a.
Let's see how the execution goes.
This will be a 47-yarder for Edwin Lopez. He has kicked a field goal that far already this season once. Snap is away, holds down, kick is up, and did he get it there? Oh, I don't know. Just short.
Just short.
He might have hit the crossbar with that one.
Oh, no.
And that heavy football is hard to do in this weather.
Yep.
That bounced on the back line of the
it sure did. He got it about it. If they had maybe 3 more yards, that ball was going in. And we've seen
it looked like he got under it a little bit too much and just had too much spin on it.
Because we know he has a leg on him. He's kicked those all season.
But on a dry field.
With a dry ball.
Yes, with a dry ball. That's the key.
So Saginaw from their own 31. First and 10. It'll be a quarterback keeper. He's trying to find room to scamper, and he does down to the 35. Gain of 4.
That's what you do. Take their legs so they can't go nowhere.
That was like a wrestling move.
He's 2nd and 6. Trying to pull his head off on that one. And the Cougars now stack the box here. Try to force some pressure on this quarterback. At least give him a pressure look here before the snap. 6:20 to go. They'll put a man in motion. Snap is away. They handed kind of a delayed handoff to the tailback.
Yeah, and the Cougar D lineman had him in the backfield, and he sidestepped him, and the Cougar defender went flying by.
Be third and 5 from the 36 of the Rough Riders. They'll do a wholesale line shift. Slot back to the left. They'll put the tailback to the right.
So that means he's going to the left.
Looks like it. Snaps away. Tailback to the left side. He gets bottled up on the edge and thrown forward, but still a loss of at least a yard.
Think they can sell that a little bit better?
And they're going to bring him back to the line of scrimmage. How is that possible? 4th and 5 from the Saginaw 36. Colony defense with a big 4th down here to stop this Saginaw crew, and they'll bring their punt squad out.
Yeah, this was the confusion that they did earlier, that when they start to line up, and the Colony made an immediate assumption they were punting.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they delayed, that's why the Colony called that timeout earlier.
Cougars will set the return man down at the 30-yard line.
Oh.
Punt is up. Oh, it's really short. Down to the 43. It's going to bounce out at the 38.
Saginaw bounce out of it.
Bounces out at the Cougar 38. They're going to mark it at the 39. 1st and 10 from that spot, and the Cougar offense will go back to work here. With 4:48 to go in the second quarter, your Colony Cougars lead 21-3 here in Saginaw, Texas. Last opportunity to see the Cougars play football this season. Colony comes out. Cougars try to draw the defense off sides. Snaps away.
Oh, he got it.
Carson looks downfield. Oh, my goodness. Did he catch that?
He still caught it.
Oh, my goodness. How did he catch that football?
And the ref is trailing because he wasn't in the vicinity. How did he catch that ball?
I don't know. Cougars first down. Take it all the way down to the Saginaw 38.
Ooh. He got tackled by his own man.
And they are not letting that chain game have a break, are they?
Mm-mm.
Chain gang trying to keep up with play. Spot at the Saginaw 29 be 2nd and 4 or 2nd and 5. Oh, got to crease up the middle. That's going to be a first down to the Saginaw 19 or 18. Is he still on his feet?
They didn't blow it dead.
My goodness!
That's a little scrum.
That was a scrum.
They've let that play go on, and I've seen that. They've let that go on in the pro and college as well nowadays.
First down, Cougars. Snap is away.
Cougars tried to do
somebody called a timeout. Who called timeout?
Saginaw was trying to get a man up the field and
had to take a timeout.
Had to take a timeout because they didn't get the sub off. So
the Cougars On a scrum run down the field, it looked like just a big old pile of humanity going down the field. Big first down.
Let's go back to the previous catch, though, by Alex. Carson and Alex just threw the ball up, and Alex just jumps up and takes the ball out of the air with a defender just all over.
It looked like for a minute the defender was going to catch the football.
Yeah, and good hands. Alex comes up with a great catch.
So 1st and 10 from the Saginaw 16. Cougar offense up to the ball. 3:59 to play here in the half. Cougars will put Twins up on the short side of the field from the right hash mark. Snaps away. Carson will keep it around the edge. He's got room to run. He's going to cut it up the crease there.
Oh, you can't tackle him.
He ain't going to tackle him like that. He takes it down to the 5. It'll be first down from that spot. First and goal from the 5. Cougars now pushing the pace. He'll hand it to tailback. Might have dived forward for maybe a yard, maybe 2. Let's see where
I think he spun for about 4 or 5 yards.
Looks like a gain of 2. It'll be second and goal from the 3. Snap is away. They'll hand it to tailback again. He gets drugged down by his shirt tail.
Can you do that these days?
At the 7-yard line, you can if it's the bottom of the shirt tail, not the top of it.
Yeah, that defender had the jersey and didn't let go.
And it'll be third down and goal.
He needed a tearaway.
Snap is away. Out around the edge, and they ain't going to catch him on the edge as he turns the corner and splits 2 defenders as he walks that thing into the end zone. That'll be a touchdown. Colony Cougars 27-3 here with 3 minutes to play in the half against the Saginaw Rough Riders, and your Colony Cougars now able to put a punctuation mark on this thing in the first half as they started slow but got this thing back on track, and Edwin will come out for yet another PAT. Snap is away, hold down, kick is up and good, and your Cougars lead 28-3 here in Saginaw, Texas at Rough Rider Stadium with 3:01 to go, and your Cougars will kick off to the Rough Riders. Well, what do you think about them apples?
Yeah, do we want to think what's going to happen? Let's see. You think we're going to see one of them little dribblers?
I kick another onside kick.
Man, that was very nice.
See, that's the mark of a team that ain't got their foot off the gas yet, baby. Okay, so now we've seen an onside kick up the middle of the field where Edwin covers it just as it crosses the 50. We've seen one where he kicked it right-footed to the opposite side of the field, and they batted it down and fielded the ball clean. And now we kicked a pass to the right side as he tiptoed down the line and caught the dadgum thing. The kickoff, the return team thought it was going to go out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
And this time it looks like he's going to kick it to.
Like kick it away as he gets a signal.
Yeah, he's going to kick this one to Denton. And nope, he pooches it down to the 20. It's going to caught clean there, and here we go. And he's going to get drove out of bounds at about the 29. Return to 9 yards, it looks like. And Saginaw will take over 1st and 10 with 2:56 to go in the half, trailing 28-3. Against the Colony Cougars, and didn't look like we were going to have a game like this tonight on the start of the Colony offensive drive, but they've turned it around and really lit this thing on fire here tonight in the dregs of weather and sluggy field here. Cougar defense up on the line, 3 in the box. And they'll stack the middle of the field with the linebackers. Saginaw signaling that they're going to go left with this one. Snap is away. They hand it to the tailback. Sure enough, off the left tackle, and the Cougars just cover that slot up. And it'll be a gain of nothing, as it'll be 2nd and 10.
Timeout Cougars.
From the same spot.
I think they want the ball back.
Well, go in at half with a bunch of possessions up. They're going to get the ball coming out in the half. And players look cold down there, Garnett. They're hopping around.
It is cold.
I mean, think about it. This football season, we have not had to bundle up like
Not once.
Not once. This is really the first game we've needed a jacket of any kind, and we really need it more for the weather. I mean, for the rain than the temperature. I mean, it's cool, definitely cool. So I can't go to the word cold yet, Garnett.
Well, I mean,
it's
below 60. It's cold to me.
Fair enough.
Aye, Garnett.
It's
you
cold
are
to
such
me.
a sissy.
This is cold.
2:52 to go in the half. Your Rough Riders trail 28-3 behind the Colony Cougars. 2nd and 10 as the Cougars covered them up on that first down. Snap is away. They're going to hand it to the tailback coming to the right.
Oh.
And boom, he gets a big hit at the 30.
Might have some.
He'll gain about 3 on the carry.
That was a big old collision.
No way, they did not spot that ball there. Spot at the 31. A gain of 4. Be 3rd and, I think, 6 on the upcoming play. And the Colony Cougars will call their last timeout of the half. I think they're wanting a little time on the clock to get the ball back.
I think they do.
3rd and 6, big third down by the Cougar defense. Need a big stop here, Garnett. Do not want the Rough Riders to move the chains here. Rough Riders out on the ball. Cougars will stack the box with 4. Rough Riders will put a man in motion. Snap is away. Quarterback keeper.
Oh, nice play.
Oh, and they did a little.
Oh!
They need to knock him down.
Oh, he almost got the first down. Cougars, great job.
Takes it down to the 35. He'll be 2 yards short. It'll be 4th and 2. Rough Riders going to go for it here. Big 4th down by the Cougars. Trying to get this ball back before the end of the half. Rough Riders trying to stave off a big defensive stand here by the Cougars. And they'll check up. Don't like to look at the defense. 2:14 clock running here. Your Cougars lead 28-3 over the Rough Riders. Snaps away. They're going to hand it to the tailback again. Oh, and he gets tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. Falls forward for a yard. Are they going to give it to him?
Nope.
He's a yard short. It's going to be turned over on down, and your Colony Cougars will come out and go to work. See if they can put 6 more on the board before half with 1:59 to go here in the half, leading 28-3 over the Saginaw Rough Riders. And the Colony Cougars now will go to work. See what happens.
Cougars, great job on the interior defense there. Closing that hole. Not letting the Riders running back get through. Stopping them a yard short.
Cougars on the ball. Carson takes the shotgun snap, steps up in the pocket, delivers one across the middle of the field. It's caught at the 15, and he takes it down to the what looks to be the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2.
Hate when they get tackled on their shoulders like that.
Cougars pressing the pace here with 1:47 to go. First and goal from the 3. Snap is away. Be Carson up the middle of the field, and he walks that one in.
That one in quickly.
So your Cougars put 6 on the board quick against the Saginaw Rough Riders here with 1:33 to go in the half. They are not letting up here. Your Cougars lead 34-3. And well, the PAT will come out.
Goal differentials do count for the playoffs.
Not this year, they don't.
Selling us a bill of goods like that.
Snap is away, kick is up, and Edwin puts another one through for PAT is good. And your Cougars lead 35-3 with minute 33 to go here in the first half at Rough Rider Stadium.
I think they've worn out the flag people already. They didn't run the last two.
They must be too cold or something. If they'd run more, they'd be warm.
Exactly. Get out there and do push-ups, 35 push-ups.
That's what I'm talking about. 30, yeah.
You can hop down and do something.
They're over there having fun, though.
I'm good. I'm good on the push-up thing.
Me too. But our cheerleaders made it.
You can.
Joe's found our cheerleaders on the sideline.
And the Cougars will come out. Let's kick an onside kick.
Come on, man.
Onside kick this thing. Minute 33 to go in the half.
We get the ball coming out?
Yep, we get the ball coming out.
I think they already got the signal. I think he's going to put this one to...
He's going to put this one in Denton.
No, he's going to put it to Oklahoma.
I don't think he can kick it that far. It's wet.
Okay,
and
wet ball.
It's heavy.
Oh, he kicks an onside kick. Oh, and they just couldn't get there. I called it. Onside kick again.
That was a little squirrely kick. He just kicked it. He just gave it a little bit too much foot.
He kicked it with his right foot, too. Did you see that? He a left-footed kicker if you ain't paid attention this season.
Looks like the rain has gone away. Looks like we may have a good, clean ball game the rest of the game.
Rough Riders will take over 1st and 10 from the Cougar 48 on the failed onside kick attempt. The big Rough Rider tailback will take it right up the middle of the field for a gain of 5.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the Cougar 44. Cougars will load the box here. Oh. Almost got an offsides by the defense. Snap is away. Pass to the flat. Caught at the 40.
Get up the field.
Oh, and he runs back into traffic. I'm not sure why he was thinking there.
We tell him don't run east and west. You got to run north and south.
North and south. Still, he picks up the first down to the Cougar 38. 46 seconds to go. Rough Riders are going to have to step on it here if they're going to score this half. They'll check up. Clock running, 36. Cougar defense will bring forward to the box. Trying to stiffen up here against his Rough Rider offense. Oh, under pressure. Quarterback rolls out to his left. Gets tagged. I mean, he got tagged at the 50-yard line.
I think they got to debate if it was intentional grounding or not.
You know it was.
Because the ball didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, but he got outside the box.
Yeah, but he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Got to get to the line of scrimmage.
Still got to throw it past the line of scrimmage. Yep, intentional grounding on Rough Riders. That'll cost them. You're going to throw it like that, you better wing it. So it'll come back to the 45 of the Cougars. Be 2nd and 17. .25 seconds to go in the half. Cougar defense loading up the box. They're going to put some pressure on this quarterback now. Man in motion across the set. Snap is away. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he is bulldogged at the 46 of the Rough Riders as the Cougar defense is on fire right now. 16 seconds to go, clock running, and that may take us to the half.
Yeah, I think they'll let this one run out. Or they may try to get another play in as the
Saginaw's going to run another one here real quick. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They ain't going to get it off. And that's the end of the half. And we'll go in at halftime. Your Colony Cougars lead 35-3 over the Saginaw Rough Riders here in Saginaw, Texas. It's a wet one, but it's an exciting game here as the Cougars got it on the track here after a really rough start. And we'll come back at the halftime. After half, your Cougars will have the football first, and we'll see how this thing finishes out here for the 2022 campaign for your Colony Cougars. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you after halftime.
Well, neither school brought bands or Top Cats or drill teams, so there will be really nothing.
It'll be a quiet halftime.
Quiet halftime.
We'll see you after the 28th.
And we'll probably mute the audio because if they start playing songs to fill from the press box, YouTube's going to kill us.
Yep.
Okay.
We are back from half as the Cougars lead 35-3 here in Saginaw, Texas at Rough Rider Stadium. Rough Riders about to kick off to your Colony Cougars. They may, if they score on this drive, Garnett, good chance we're going to go to a running clock here. Kind of mercy rule these Rough Riders, which probably wouldn't be a bad thing on a chilly wet night here in Saginaw, Texas.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. It's a damp, rainy night. I'm sure the kids will be ready to get out of here.
Kick is pooched down and caught clean at the 25.
Return
man around the right side. Here he goes. He might get around the edge. He's dogged at the 43-yard line of the Colony Cougars. 1st and 10 from that spot, and your Cougars will start their offensive drive here for the second half with 11:53 to go, leading 35-3 over the Saginaw Rough Riders. 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line, and the Cougars, let's see if they made any adjustments at halftime or if they're going to run the same offense as we did the first half. Up on the ball, they put the slot back to the left. Snap is away. Quarterback keeper to Carson up to the left side. He's got room to run. Here he goes, and he'll ramble down to the Rough Rider 35. Man is hard to bring down, big boy.
I think he lost it. Did he lose a shoe?
No, he didn't run out of his shoe. Come on now. Really? Somebody pulled his shoe off?
Yeah, he's coming out of the game.
Well, that's one way to get rid of a quarterback. Yank his shoe off. That'll be Rangel up on the fall. He'll hand it to tailback. Oh, on a flea flicker. Here we go.
Oh, he's
flea
open.
flicker to Rangel. He's wide open. Oh, and he caught it. He slipped and caught it at the 14. Oh, man. Rangel tries to cut back, loses his footing and slips. Brings it down at the 13 when it falls in his lap out of the sky.
You're right, it fell in his lap out of the sky.
Amazing. And here we go. Carson sends one deep to the corner. Oh, did he catch it?
I think he got it.
Oh, I think he got it too, and it's a touchdown 2 plays later into the second half. 11-17, your Cougars go up 41-3 over the Saginaw Rough Riders on the flea flicker that falls in Rangel's lap, and then Carson to the corner and a tiptoe out of bounds for the touchdown.
So I'm thinking the Cougars may have baited the Rough Riders on that play there.
Ouch is all I can say. And our senior kicker comes in. Snap is away, kick is up, and it is
it's good.
Good, and your Cougars go up 42-3 with 11:17 to go in the third quarter with a quick 2-play score off of an excellent return on the kickoff.
Well, how about the razzle-dazzle? Carson runs a 25-yard scramble. Actually, it was a design run. It wasn't really a scramble. He comes off the field, but he's limping. Jeff, was he really limping or was that design?
He was limping because he was missing a shoe.
Yeah, but Rangel comes in immediately. Oh, man, that was nice. And takes off down the field on a design.
Yeah, but when he cut and fell down,
and
then the ball dropped right in his lap.
If he doesn't fall down, he catches that and scores probably.
That was like a mortar shot.
Yeah, and that's exactly right there. He slips down, coming back to the ball, and the ball just lands perfectly in his lap.
Wow. So the Cougars will kick off here. Onside kick coming.
No.
Yeah, keep the gas on,
Come on,
man.
Jeff.
Put the gas on this deal. Come on now. 42-3 here in Saginaw, Texas. The Colony Cougars are wound up tonight in this last game. And it's a kick.
He kicks away.
Kicks it down to the 5. Caught clean, and here comes the return. Big man.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. That was a helmet-to-helmet at the 19, and they both dropped like they got shot by a sniper out of the press box. That was rough. 11-12 to go in the third. 42-3, your Cougars lead. And Saginaw will come out and try to have an answer for this Cougar defense as the offense puts it in the end zone in 3 plays. And Saginaw is wondering what in the world just slapped them in the face.
Yeah, they are. Yes, they are.
Cougar defense on the field. They've been applying a lot of pressure late in the first half on this quarterback. Snap is away. Quarterback keeper out around the right side. Boy, he is tagged at the 21, dropped and left for dead there at the 22, the spot. So it'll be a gain of 3, second and 7 from the 22.
Yeah, it looks like he was about to have some yards, and then next thing you know, he got popped.
He got popped right in the chest, boy. Almost decleated at the 22. Saginaw up on the ball, quarterback in the shotgun. Snap is away. He'll hand it to tailback, who tries to get a crease, and he does. Takes it down to the 31, slides forward to the 32. They'll spot it at the 31. It'll be enough for a first down. They'll move the chains, and Saginaw on the move now with 10:33 to go in the third, trailing 42-3 behind the Colony Cougars, who have just set this thing on fire from the offensive side of the football since late in the first quarter. Saginaw trying to find a solution here. They're going to twin them up on either side, stack them on the outside, out of the shotgun. Snap is away. They'll hand it to the tailback, and he is bottled up in the middle. The Cougars have figured out the off-tackle, off-guard run up the middle of the field, and they will hold them for probably no gain, it looks to me like. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Rough Rider 33. Cougars will stack the box again. They'll bring a 5th man in. And now back off the right side. Saginaw trying to find a solution here for this Cougar defense, which has overpowered them in the last, let's call it, 6. Oh, man, the quarterback got lit up and wasn't able to put it on target. And the receiver, when he cut back, slipped on this wet field. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the same spot at the 33. I mean, at 30, yeah, 33. And Saginaw will split them out wide. They'll take a pause and try to regroup here. They'll shift the line like they've done several times tonight. But see that big gap there between the center and the guard, right guard? There's a 2-yard gap there. Snap is away. Quarterback deep and on the screen throws it. Has to dive for the ball. It's going to be a loss. Did he catch it? Caught the football for a loss. He should have batted that thing down.
But it improves his stats that he actually caught the ball.
And they'll bring the punt squad out. The Cougars will set a deep man down at about the 38. And the punter here has not had a stellar night from the Rough Rider side, and he kicks another short one. Gets it down to about the 37-yard line. Fair caught there, and the Cougars will come out 1st and 10 from what looks. How do you spot that at the 35? Are you kidding me? He caught it at the 37.
He's not the one that spots the ball. He's waiting on the sides to decide on which yard line.
He spotted at the 30 at the 35. Horrible. He caught it at the 37. Oh my gosh. So the Cougar offense out on the field, 8:39 to go in the third, leading 42-3, and the Cougar offense on the ball. Let's see if they're going to keep this impressive offensive show going here tonight. Snap is away. They're going to hand it to the batted down by the. Oh, we're going to get a.
Really?
They're going to ding us for a defensive interference.
No, Saginaw on defense. I thought it was a pretty clean play myself.
He had his. Did
he have him wrapped?
No, he had him by the jersey.
Oh, okay.
See, pass interference on Saginaw. That's going to cost them. And we'll march that one down the field as the Cougars come up big there on an incomplete pass. 1st and 10 from the Cougar 48. Snap is away. Carson looks down the left side. Man is out there. Oh, and he caught it in stride at the 20.
Oh, he dropped it.
He dropped it. Oh, that would have been beautiful. He would have hung on to that football.
He put it right on the outside.
Yeah,
shoulder.
he did. Oh, man, that was beautiful.
Yep, dropped it right in
Bring
there.
that one back. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 48. Cougars up on the ball. Snaps away. Handed to the tailback out around the right side. He makes the corner. Oh, big stiff arm. Here we go. It's off to the races down the right side. Are they going to catch him? Nope, they are not going to catch him, and he's going to take this one in for 6 again on the Rough Riders. It has turned into a track meet, and the Colony Cougars are killing it at the track meet tonight. They now go up 48-3 over the Saginaw Rough Riders with 8:15 to go in the third. And this is merciless now as the right footer comes onto the field for the PAT. Snap is away, holds down, kick is up, and it looks to be good. And it is, and your Colony Cougars lead 49-3 with 8:15 to go in the third. And this one's getting out of hand here in Saginaw as the Cougars now able to pull off the big play around the right side as the tailback gets a nice stiff arm to clear the lane and head upfield for the track meet. And by the way, Garnett, he tight-roped that sideline all the way there.
Yeah, he did. He surely did.
So your Colony Cougars putting an exclamation point. Let's see if they get an onside kick here.
Oh my goodness, Jeff! Why you wanting them to do that?
You better be glad I ain't the head coach over there tonight. When I got a guy that can kick one 90% of the time, I'm kicking that thing, baby. 49-3, your Cougars lead with 8:15 to go here in the third. Edwin now going to sit this one out, it looks like, and the right footer is out onto the field. What is his name, Garnett? Do you know?
I actually left my plate at the stadium last week.
And we will line this one up. He looks like he's going to kick it to Denton here. He's a lot bigger than Edwin. He kicks a pooch down, caught clean at the 25, and here we go. Oh, the gunner comes in, misses the tackle, 2 missed tackles, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at about what looks to be the 28-yard line. Be 1st and 10, Rough Riders from their own 28-yard line, and the Cougar defense will come back out to try to make a big stop here in Saginaw, Texas, the Rough Rider Stadium. Been a hard night on the Rough Riders here at home in their second to the last game. Your Cougars will finish the 2022 campaign tonight with this outing against the Saginaw Rough Riders. Defense on the field now. 8:09 to go. Clock stopped here. Defense on the ball. They'll blitz off the right side. And, he gets it. A nice lane up the middle of the field.
Yeah, that was a nice clear on the right side.
Enough for a first down to the Rough Rider 42-yard line. Cougar defense gives up a first down here. Rough Riders big hole up the middle of the field. Nice blocking by the offensive line of the Saginaw Rough Riders. 7:51 clock running. They're going to check up here and get a play correction. They'll put the slot back to the right, tailback to the right. You don't see that very often tonight. Snap is away. The hand to the tailback off the block of that slot back. And here we go. He's off to the races, brought down at the 45-yard line. First down, Rough Riders moving the football now.
And they line up quickly.
And they're pressing the pace here. First down from the Cougar 45. Rough Riders on the field now, ready to rip. And they are check up here for a play call off the bench. Now shift the offensive line again. Slot back to the left, tailback to the right. Snap is away. He'll throw it to the flat, caught for a gain of about 2, down to the Cougar 43. It'll be 2nd and 8 from that spot.
No, the back judge came in and ruled it incomplete.
Oh, my goodness. So back, it's be 2nd and 10 from the 45. And they'll make a receiver adjustment here. Cougar defense playing soft up the middle now. Now they bring 2 men up. 3 in the box now for the Cougar defense. Now they'll bring 5 into the box. Snap is away. Hand to tailback, and he is. Oh, we are really lucky that we didn't get a unnecessary roughness there. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was close. That was oh so close. Back down to the Cougar 43. It'll be 3rd and 8 from that spot. Cougar defense stacking up the box here, applying a little bit of pressure to these Rough Riders. 6:30 to go here in the third. Rough Riders struggling a bit here on offense, trying to figure out how in the world this Cougar defense has cinched their belt up and tightened the middle of this field. Snap is away. Quarterback steps back, throws one down the field. He's way long.
Yep.
And no one's going to be back there at the 3 where it drops down incomplete. 6:12 to go. Your Rough Riders will bring the punt team out and the Cougars with their return team. Your Cougars lead 49-3 here in Saginaw, Texas. Going to make a big statement here in the last game of the season against the Saginaw Rough Riders, who are taking it on the chin right now. Cougars up on the line. They'll put a deep man down at the 10. Snap is back. Very quick punt. Short, though, down to the 20. It's going to take a Saginaw bounce.
Out of bounds, right at the 15.
And rolls out of bounds at the 15. It'll be 1st and 10. Your Colony Cougars will come back out and go to work from their own 15-yard line. This is the worst field position they've had tonight. And let's see if they can take it 85 yards to pay dirt. What do you think, Garnett? What's the prediction?
Well, let's see. We still got most of our starters in, so yeah, I'm thinking keep the draw.
That was going to be a defensive.
That's a free play.
Free play. Can't hook up across the middle of the field. And they're going to get a defensive encroachment here. That'll cost them 5. It'll be 1st and 5 from the 20-yard line after they mark the penalty off. And how did the clock not run on that play? Free play doesn't mean the clock don't run.
Yeah, the clock needs to run.
Clock man falling asleep down there in the press box. 1st and 5. Carson steps back, got lots of time, threads the needle across the middle at the 30. And the Cougars will move the chains. 1st down, Cougars on a Carson dime down to the 30-yard line, spot at the 29. 1st and 10. They'll hand it to the tailback. He bounces out to the right side, gains about 4 yards on the run. Takes it down to the Rough Rider 33. 5:39 to go. Cougars trying to do a little clock management here as they try to run the football and let the clock run. Off to the right side. Tailback got room to run. Gets the crease out to the right side and takes it down a yard short of the 1st. It'll be 3rd and 1, maybe 2. Let's see where they spot it. They spotted at the 38, so it'll be 3rd and 1. Snap is away. Carson out the flat. And he is rung up for a loss. Should be down to about the 34. Should be a loss of about 3 or 4. And the Cougars will bring their punt team out as the Rough Rider defense able to hold the Colony Cougar offense on that drive.
Yeah, I'm surprised there. Cougars with a couple of run plays, and
I'm surprised they didn't let the big man Carson just run it for a yard.
Yeah.
So the Edwin will come out for the punt. He'll be punting to the north side of the field. Still a heavy ball, though, wet tonight. Snap is away. It bounces to him. He fields it clean, gets the kick off. Not a really impressive punt, but he gets a really nice bounce. Cougar bounce down to the 31-yard line, and the Saginaw Rough Riders will come out with 4:14 to go in the third. 1st down, 1st and 10 from the 31. And the Rough Riders really struggling after their first 2 possessions tonight in this game, Garnett.
Yeah, they were moving the ball efficiently in those first couple of drives, like you mentioned. But Cougars were able to step up on the defensive pressure and not let Saginaw have any momentum to move that ball down the field.
You know, I think on that first 2 drives they were driving it, but in that second drive they drove it nearly the length of the field and then got stopped at the 5, and that kind of killed their momentum.
And it's killed it the rest of the game. You're right.
So Saginaw up on the ball. They put Twins up on the short side of the field from the left hash mark. Snap is away. Hand it to the tailback to the left side, short side. He might have gained a yard down to the 32, and he did. It'll be 2nd and 9 from that spot, and Saginaw really struggling here on the offensive side of the football. Colony Cougars will come in and stack the box with 5. Now they'll back up and bring in 4. Now here comes the 5th back into the box. They're going to apply some pressure to this Saginaw offense. Now they've stacked it with 6, and the Colony Cougars are showing pressure here. Saginaw takes the snap, steps back. A lot of pressure up the middle of the field, and he is covered up at the 20-yard line. And the Colony Cougars, with the box full of players, bring the house, and the Saginaw quarterback cannot get the ball out. That'll bring some serious bad field position for Saginaw. With 3:22 to go here in the third, they trail 49-3 behind your Colony Cougars from the what looks to be 2-yard line or 22-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
3rd and 18 from that spot. Saginaw will put everybody out on the edge and try to get this thing down the field. Colony showing pressure. Here they come.
Nice rip. That's going to be an interception.
Oh, and it gets picked. And they dropped it.
2 defenders took the ball from each other.
Oh, man. Colony fighting over the football, and they drop it, and the Saginaw offense now will bring on their punt squad, and the Cougar return team will come out. Looks like the Cougars may end up with the football back about where they gave it back to the Rough Riders. 2:51 to go in the third. They lead 49-3. Your Colony Cougars are setting the world on fire here. Deep man down at the 42. And the Saginaw punters had a hard night tonight, probably because of a wet, heavy ball. He gets the punt away. It's a low burner. It's going to be picked up at the 40, and here we go. He'll feign to the inside, takes it a run out of about 4 yards. They'll mark it at the 45 maybe. 44, I'm thinking. I don't know. Let's see where they put it. You never can second-guess these guys. It'll be 1st and 10. Cougars first down at the Colony 45. 2:42 to go here in the third.
About the same spot that interception would have been.
Yep. And the Cougar offense back to work as the Rough Rider defense trying to figure out what in the world is going on here tonight. Snaps away. They'll hand it to the Carson. Fakes to the tailback. Oh, gets the pass off down the right side. He's off to the races, still running, and gets dropped at the 15. And the Cougars now pushing the football down the field. Oh my goodness, the Rough Riders cannot find a solution for this Cougar offense right now. And the Cougars now pressing the pace. 1st and 10 from the 15. Oh, bounces out to the left side, and here we go. Cuts back to the right against the grain, and that will be a touchdown. Colony Cougars with 2:21 to go in the half, or in the third quarter. Your Colony Cougars lead now 55-3 here in Saginaw, Texas. That was a nice cutback to the right against the grain, tripped up 3 defenders at the goal line to take it to the house. And the right footer will come on the field for the extra point. Snaps away, holds down, kick is up, and it looks to be good. Yep. And your Cougars now lead 56-3 here in Saginaw, Texas, with 2:21 to go in the third. And if you aren't here freezing to death over in the stands, you're missing a really good game. The Colony offense is putting on a clinic right now against this Rough Rider defense.
Yeah, I think this one, Cougars found their stride there after they got that goal line stand, and they hadn't looked back since.
And we do have Joe showing us our fans that did make that trip, all sitting over there huddled under umbrellas and ponchos.
Hope they got a pocket warmer or two over there, man. It gets chilly out there. And the Cougar kickoff team will come out. And what are we going to do here, Garnett?
Come on, call for it, Jeff. Come on, Jeff.
Let's see. We got a new kicker.
No, we got Edwin out here. We're
man,
we're going to kick an onside.
Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, baby, it's onside. Here we go.
Let's see what the coaches call.
It's going to be an Edwin covered up onside kick.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
2:21 to go here in the third. The Colony Cougars are killing it right now. And here we go. Nope, Edwin kicks this one deep. It's going to be caught at about the 4, clean. And here he comes up the middle of the field. Takes a cut to the right. He's got a room to run down the right side. Ooh! Oh, snap! He gets upended at the 35. Wow, that Scud missile came in from nowhere, caught him at the hip pad and flipped him upside down. What a hit. And the Cougar defense will come back out and try to make their magic happen with 2:14 to go here in Saginaw, Texas.
Who made the hit?
Man, he made.
Was that Edwin that made the hit?
I don't know, but it was huge, and he came in.
I'm looking.
Full blast.
Right?
Holy cow.
I think that was Edwin that made the hit.
I believe it was.
Wow, what a hit. Turned him up on his head. Cougar defense on the line. Saginaw will put 2 out on either side. Out of the shotgun. They'll put a man in motion. Snap is away. Quarterback keeper around the right side. He's going to pitch it out to the jet back, and he's going to have room to run down to the Cougar 44. First down, and Saginaw, nice play on the quasi flea flicker reverse. As the quarterback option pitch back to the jet back in motion. 155. That was a well executed play for the Rough Riders, I've got to say, and they caught the Colony Cougar defense flat-footed out on the edge. Cougars will come back up with 4 in the box now. Going to apply just a little bit of pressure here to this quarterback. Snap is away. Here they come. He's going to throw it to the flat. Caught, and he'll pick up another 3 after the catch down to the Cougar. They're going to mock him out of bounds at the Cougar 39. That'll make it second and what looks to be 4, I think. Saginaw up on the line of scrimmage. They'll check up, get a play revision from the sideline. Cougar defense back up there, playing soft in the middle of the field right now with 3 men down. Now they bring 5 to the box. Cougars will stuff it here. Going to put a little pressure on this quarterback. Oh, got room to run up the middle of the field, and the big man barrels it forward for a first down to the Cougar 31. They'll move the chains. Saginaw first down with trailing 56-3 with 1:27 to go in the third. Saginaw trying to preserve a little bit of dignity here at home and put another 6 points on the board as they move the chains here late in the third. Out of a power eye here. Twins either side. They'll swap ends, move their strong side around. Cougars will stack the box with 5. Snap is away. Out to the flat, and it's incomplete. And Saginaw now will have 2nd and 10 from the 31. As the flat man was covered up on that play, and there was a bit of pressure coming from the middle of the field from that front 5 of the Colony Cougars. Cougars now come and bring the left defensive end up. Saginaw have a play revision coming in from the sidelines. They'll slide their slot back out wide to the left hash marks. Put the power side of their line off to the left side with the tailback to the right. Snaps away. It's a low snap. They hand to the tailback, and he's got a crease there around the left side. And he was close to the first down, but just a yard or 2 short, down to the Cougar 24. Saginaw now on a roll with 33 seconds to go in the quarter, trailing 56-3. And the Cougar defense now stacking the box once again.
Ooh,
Snap
he was
away.
offsides.
Cougar defense was offsides. I don't think I
saw a flag though. I think
they're gonna get a late hit on that. Oh, no late hit either. Wow, our booster clubs must have come up with a big check tonight.
Hey man, it's last game of the season.
What I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and spend the whole budget on the referees. 3 seconds to go here in the third. We're going to flip ends of the field here now at the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break. Your Colony Cougars lead 56-3 with the Saginaw Rough Riders now pressing down from the Cougar 21, threatening a score here late in the ball game. Trailing 56-3, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's gonna take a miracle here in Saginaw for the Rough Riders to have a positive night here, as your Cougar offense has really put on a clinic on the long ball play and the track meet running.
Yeah, Cougars have done, like we talked about, Cougars have done a great job turning around, and they pulled everything out of the bag tonight. Onside, running, quarterback, outside running, got a few tailbacks in there. So Cougars are doing, you got some flea flickers, some reverses. They have brought everything out tonight, and it's been pretty successful since that first quarter.
The Rough Riders,
it took them almost that whole first quarter to get going.
It sure did. And the Cougar and the Rough Riders at the same time started to fall apart in that first quarter. They came out like gangbusters. 12 minutes to go in the final contest of the season for the Cougars, and defense on the ball. 3-man front. Snap is away. They're going to hand it to the tailback around the right side. He runs right into the back of his blocker. Only able to pick up maybe a gain of 3 or 4. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like a gain of 3 down to the Cougar 19. Be second, a gain of 2. It'll be second and 8 from the spot. Saginaw threatening to score. Cougar defense tightens up really tough when they get inside the red zone. And let's see if they can stay true to form here. Saginaw just into the red zone. Cougars will load the box. Here comes the pressure from the right side. Snap is away. Hand it to the tailback, and they lined up the pressure on the wrong side, Garnett, as they opened up a hole off that right guard and able to ramble up for 4 or 5 yards. Be 3rd and 6, gain of 3 on the play. 11 minutes to go here in the ball game. And the Rough Riders will check up here. And now they'll swap sides of the ball, put their strong side on the left side of the football, put their slot back on the right. Now they'll shift him to the left, tailback to the left. Snap is away, hand to the tailback. He gets stood up at the line of scrimmage. Nice defensive play by the middle nose guard of the Colony Cougars. Might have been the middle linebacker that stepped up in that hole. And now Saginaw back on the ball, pressing the pace. Out of a T formation, 10 minutes to go, clock running. Saginaw trying to make the best of this long drive now with a score. It'll be 4th and 6. Big 4th down by the Colony Cougars. Need to hold them here. Off to the right, tailback with the carry. He's going to be way short of the first down, and the Colony Cougars are going to take over now. 1st and 10 from what looks to be their own 15-yard line. And your Cougars now will come back out. Let's see if they can put 6 more on the board. Looks like we might have a quarterback change to Rangel now at the nope. Did they put Carson back on the field? Yep. Carson's still out there. Out of the shotgun. No,
that's not Carson.
That's Rangel. Snap is away. Hands off the tailback. He's got lots of room out. The big tailback out around the right side. and he runs out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They're gonna. How do they spot that at the? Man, that man needs to get into shape. He needs to stay up with the play. Sorry, but you cost him a yard on that. There is no way he ran out at the 39.
Round is a shape.
Round is a shape, and he's got that one. Cougars up on the ball. Snap is away. Big man has it again. Bounces to the left side, and he rambles down almost a first down again. Gain of about 9 on the carry. 2nd and 1 with 9:27 to go. The big tailback with 2 big carries in a row. And here we go. Cougars up on the ball. Snap is away. They'll hand it to him again, and he gets stood up at the line of scrimmage. Wow, that was brutal. And he probably lost a yard on that play. It'll be 2nd and 11 from that spot, or 2nd and nope, he got it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 1. That defensive end for the Rough Riders made an excellent individual effort to stop that tailback. Snap is away. Tailback has it first down. He breaks out into the edge and takes it up the right side for a big gain down to the Rough Rider 39, and he cannot be stopped tonight. 8:44. Move the chain. Spot the ball at the 40. 1st and 10. Big play by the tailback. As that man's on a mission now, trying to put 6 on the board. He'll come back up to the line of scrimmage.
That's illegal motion.
And, yeah, they're going to get rung up on that one.
Yeah, we had a few men moving on that one, didn't get set.
Going to get a little bit of a false start. Rip. You know, tonight the Cougars have been relatively clean in the penalty area. Illegal shift on the Cougars. They'll back them up 5 for that. 8:24 to go here. 56-3, your Cougars lead over the Saginaw Rough Riders here in Saginaw, Texas. Snap is away. Oh, almost high. Hands to the tailback, and he rambles up for a gain of about, let's call it 2. So that'll give us second and about 13. We're gonna swap out. I think we're swapping out seniors now for their last career ball game, and snap is away. They'll hand it to the tailback again. He'll get it up to the 40. That'll get us to 3rd and 10 from the Saginaw 40. Good to see him playing the seniors here tonight on this last ball game. Rangel piloting the ship now. They'll hand it to the tail. Oh, here he goes.
That's a big tailback.
Boy, I'm telling you, he gains 5 on the carry.
Was that a
4th and 5?
That's a Refridge Prairie carry.
I'm telling you. So 4th and 5, and the punt team will come out. Everybody came out but the punter. Oh, no, we're going to try a field goal here. Edwin's going to get a shot. This is going to be a 53-yarder here. Hope he's got a dry football. Snap is away, holds down. Edwin puts his foot in this one, and it is
He got it.
And it is good. Edwin puts a 53-yarder to put an exclamation point on this whooping tonight as the Cougars go up 58-3 over the Saginaw Rough Riders with a 53-yard field goal by Edwin Lopez. What an effort, and the Cougars continue to put on a clinic here tonight.
Oh, my. And that was, he put a foot in.
Yeah, he booted that one, boy. There was no question that was going through. 6:30 to go here in Saginaw, Texas to finish this one off. Late game as we started up at almost 8 o'clock due to the storms passing through the area. Got a soggy field and playing with soggy footballs. Edwin had to put his foot in that one to get it down the field 53 yards. Nice effort by Lopez. And the Cougars now will kickoff to the Rough Riders as they are trying to figure out what in the world they're going to do here.
Okay, you make your prediction again.
Well, we got our right footer in there, so I think we're going to pooch this one down to about the 25. Try to drop it in one of those that hole there between the 10 and the 30 on either right or left side. Let's see, which side are we stacked up on? We're going to drop it to the right side. Pooch, it looks to me like. And we'll see what the Cougars can do here. 6:30 to go. And the kick is up. Oh, he pushed it to the right side. No, he kicked it deep down to the 7-yard line. Caught clean. Return man coming out. And he's going to get buried up at the 17-yard line of the Rough Riders. And they'll come out 1st and 10 from their own 17. Rough Riders really struggling right now here late in the ball game. 6:23 to go. Your Colony Cougars lead 59-3 following the 53-yard field goal by Edwin Lopez. From the right hash mark, he threaded it and probably could have been a 63-yarder the way he kicked that thing.
When we started the game, the wind was like almost non-existent, but now it's actually picked up from the northwest, and so that ball carried.
Yep. Rough Riders on the ball. Cougars have got the box stacked again with 4. Snap is away. Tailback around the... Oh, it was a keeper for the quarterback. Nice fake by the tailback, by the way, around the left side. I bid on it.
Yeah, I did too.
That was really a good fake, and the quarterback keeps it and slides.
Thankfully, Joe didn't.
We were lucky that we didn't get rung up on a personal foul because we kind of like hit the quarterback after he slid.
Well, he did go down head first, not feet first, so I think that's the only thing that saved us.
Rough Riders will shift. Snap is away. Hand it to the tailback around the right side. He's got room to run. Takes it down to the 32-yard line. They'll probably spot it at the 31. And sure enough, they do.
You called it.
So that'll be a 1st and 10 from the 31. 5:37 clock running. Rough Riders trying to get this thing desperately down the field to put at least 6 more points on the board before the end of this contest. And the Cougar defense standing tall right now. They'll put 4 in the box. Snap is away. Oh, straightaway run right up the middle of the field. He meets a big resistance there by that front 4. And a pickup of about 2 on the carry down to the 33-yard line. They only gave him 2 on the carry, so it'll be 2nd and 8 from that spot. Cougars will line up with the down 3 linemen and maybe bring a left side end in. Sure enough, they do to the box. And the Cougars defense on the prowl. Oh, and it was passed out to the flat. Good throw, but the receiver just can't put a handle on it. And they'll come up short on that pass, so it'll be 3rd and 8 from the same spot.
Quarterback did throw it low, but it was one of those that should be a catchable ball by the receiver.
Definitely catchable. With 4:49 to go, clock stopped with the incomplete pass. Cougars lead 59-3 here. And Saginaw trying desperately to get up the field here late in the ball game to at least get 1 touchdown tonight. Quarterback steps deep, no pressure, steps up the middle of the field and on the keeper, and he will get dropped at the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains. That'll be 1st down Saginaw with 4:41 to go. Nice scamper by the quarterback off of a busted play, and he will pick up the 1st down for the Rough Riders. Cougars will bring some pressure to the box now. 4 in the box.
That was a good quarterback read to see everybody was covered, and he wound up with a big, big hole to run by.
Now the Cougars will stack the right side of the box. Now they'll back off.
Although that quarterback needs to figure out how to slide feet first, otherwise his quarterback career is going to be a
Cougars
very short.
Cougars will bring 5 to the box now. Snap is away. Here comes the pressure. Oh, gets the pass off. Did he catch that ball? He did.
Yeah, he did. That one went high. The quarterback threw that one high, and then he was forced out of bounds by the Cougars.
Yeah, he's going to be wishing he had rib cage pads after that tackle because he got nailed under the arm.
Yes, he did.
That's going to leave a mark.
He'll be sore tomorrow.
So that'll be 2nd and 8, gain of 2 on the pass. And the clock continues to run with 3:37 to go in the ball game. and they'll make a wholesale shift on the front line. Saginaw put a man in motion. Snap is away. They'll hand it to the jetback. Oh, and he gets bottled up in the backfield. A loss of about 4 or 5 on the play. Wow, did not fool anybody on that. And it looked like the quarterback was pitching him a hot potato on that play.
Well, that's our jet sweep. That's the same kind of deal. But both of our down linemen, our defensive linemen, pushed their men back. So all they had to do was shred him, and they were right there for the tackle.
3rd and 12 as Saginaw comes up to the line of scrimmage. They'll put 2 out to the left, 1 out to the right. Snap is back. Quarterback steps back, rolls out to his left, lets one fly, but he, under pressure, cannot get it. That's a tough throw across the body for a right-handed quarterback rolling out to his left, and the pass receiver might have been a miscommunication. I don't know. But the receiver was not there out in the flat.
That quarterback was hearing footsteps.
Well, yeah, he's been buried a couple of times tonight. I wouldn't want to get hit again late in the game. He's probably cold, and, man, it hurts when you get hit when it's cold. 2:45 to go. The punt squad for the Saginaw Rough Riders
where to put the football.
Will come out. Just put it on the field somewhere, fellas. Come on.
Yeah, it's not that important this late in the game.
2:45. Cougars lead 59-3, and they'll put a deep man back at the 25. Snap is away. Quick punt. It's low. It's a scudder. Bounces
back at the 40.
Bounces back to the Cougar. Gets a Cougar bounce off the scud punt, and it'll be dropped at the 30. Oh, they're going to drop it at the 40. That's a horrible spot for the Rough Riders. 1st and 10 Cougars, and here we go. 2:38. Let's see if the Cougars can put one more score on the board in this 2022 season, as Rangel will pilot the ship here late in the 4th quarter. 2:38 to go. They'll line up in a wildcat formation. They'll hand it to the tailback, and he will power forward for a gain of 2 on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 42. 2:28 to go. The Cougars now will start to swap out seniors at every play now and start to let them all have an opportunity. Snap is away. New tailback. He goes to the left. He has a room to run. Oh, gets wrapped up at the corner. Might have picked up 1 on the carry on the forward progress. They're going to give him 2 on the forward progress. Now it'll be 3rd and 6.
That was Lopez that just took the ball.
From the 44.
So now he's punted?
Edwin
he's
now
kicked off?
Has a carry for 2 yards as a tailback.
Yeah, and you can tell these guys, they're subbing in. That's not their position because Rangel's telling him, okay, stand here.
Oh, he almost made the first down. It's going to be 4th and 2.
Yeah.
They're going to go for it here with a senior squad out there.
Is that Lopez back in?
Rangel, it looks like Lopez is back in at the tailback spot. Lopez is going to try to pick up the first down here. Snap is away. They're going to head it to Edwin. Here he goes, straight ahead. Oh, he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. And we'll turn it over on downs as Saginaw will come back out with 1:12 to play here in the ball game in Saginaw, Texas. And they'll spot that one at the Colony Cougar 48. And Saginaw will get 10 tries to move the chains as the Cougar defense will come back out on the field leading.
Why did they get 10? They should only have 4. Most football teams only get 4 to move the chains.
Yeah, they're going to move the chains, though. I'm just
in 10?
In 10. So the Colony Cougar defense back out on the field.
That cold medicine starting to take effect?
It is.
Hitting your head?
Minute 12 to go. Cougars lead 59-3 here after an offensive clinic here in Saginaw, Texas. Throws to the flat. Oh, man, that's got to be an offensive. I don't know if that was a miscue or what happened, but it looked like the outside receiver was blocking.
Threw that ball so high.
Well, and the inside receiver wasn't anywhere near it. I'm not sure if I don't know. Maybe it was just a miscommunication there. Saginaw back up on the ball. 1:09 to go. 3 wideouts to the left. Quarterback up on the shotgun. Snap is away. He looks to the flat again. Caught. Gets a block on the edge, and here we go. Oh, he just got the ball
Stripped the
taken
ball.
from him, and then he got hit so hard that his helmet came off. Holy cow. Wow.
Are you kidding me? Did that really happen?
He just took the ball away from him and took off running. And then he got tagged so hard his helmet popped off his head. Holy cow.
Okay, so the receiver has a ball. He's running. The Colony defender comes up and says, whoop, thank you very much, takes the ball.
See ya.
And then he starts running the other direction. Boom.
Boom, there goes the helmet.
There goes the helmet.
Looked like a rock'em sock'em
It looked
robot.
like helmet to helmet hit, though.
Yeah, it did.
Wow, what a play by the Cougars defender.
1 minute to go. Cougar seniors back out on the field. I say let Rangel throw this one down the field. They got twins up on the top side of your screen. They're going to bring up tailback. Hand it to the tailback. He's going to ramble up. Might have gained 1 or 2 on the carry, but down to the 45. Looks like where they're going to spot it. With 52 seconds to go, your Colony Cougars now are going to run this clock out for the W, as they're going to let the shot clock run down to 30-0, and then
Now they got to do one more snap.
So here they go. We're going to run the ball one more time. Rough Riders loading the box up with the whole defense. Holy cow. Snap is away. Oh, he gets out around the left side. Nobody out there. They loaded up the wrong side of the box. Gains 2 or 3 on the carry. Nice play out around the left side. 14 seconds to play. And that'll do it here in Saginaw, Texas, as your Colony Cougars put on an offensive clinic for the folks here in Saginaw, Texas. They win 59-3 big on their season closer here in Saginaw, Texas. It's been a great season. Colony Cougars, congratulations on some really great progress down the line. Just had a couple of misfortunes, and they would have made the playoffs again this year. We'll see you next year. I'm Jeff Green with Garnett Powell in the booth, Joe Macy on the field camera, and Wes Bledsoe on the board and producer. Thanks for joining us this season, and we'll see you soon.